Hey guys, and welcome back to the HFC playthrough of Ape Escape. We did pretty good in the Lost Lands, but our time there is over now. We've done basically everything we can do, so we're going to head on over to a new era, which is known as the Mysterious Age. Ooh, thick jungle time!
I do love me some thick jungles.
But first, a new gadget.
Oh yeah. Always got me so hype when the Professor and Natalie popped up and you get a new toy to play around with.
It'll help you track these monkeys down. I'm sending you.
Look at how super. What is this radar doing? It's just like wiggling.
It's having the best time of its life. Look
clearly.
at it.
It's getting slowly and slowly closer to the Professor and whacking him in the side there.
Look at me, I'm a radar. I'm so happy.
So the purpose of the radar is to help you find like hidden monkeys and whatnot, but a little birdie tells me, chaff, that you will eventually stop using it because your skill is too elite.
Yeah, I pretty much know where all of the monkeys are. I might have to use it once or twice just to make sure, but for the most part, I'll know exactly where all the monkeys are.
Nice, nice.
Jaff's gonna get slammed on Twitter after this. How dare you use the monkey radar? We thought you were better than this.
It's a really cool gadget for helping you get to grips with how the right analog stick works in the game, honestly, because, you know, the Storm Baton, you only really have to flick the stick to use it effectively, but this you can move it all the way around and just get a feel for it.
And it's just, you know, generally a pretty useful gadget to find monkeys in general. Like, something like that is like almost like cheating.
I'm trying to think of an item in another video game that I can liken to the monkey radar, but nothing's coming to mind right now.
Nothing straight away, you know.
Maybe sparks from the Spyro series to help you find gems?
Yeah, when you get that power up, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you could like hold the sorter buttons to have them point in a direction towards the gem. Yeah.
Now, if you made a sound effect, I would consider spark superior, but as it is, you've still got to use your eyes and your other senses to track down those gems, and it's just a bit too much effort for me, really.
Yeah, it's just, you know, taste the gems. You'll taste them. You'll know where they are.
That's good diamond.
Go on to explore the temple ruins.
Look at my majestic mustache, Spike. Look at how it wiggles when I talk.
Don't pay attention to the mustache, Spike. You've got monkeys to capture.
Spike, I don't have fingers. I might need your help with this.
Oh, Jesus. Look, Spectre's already fucking with time. I'm becoming Mitten Man. Oh, okay, so he's teaching his stealth tactics now.
And that will definitely come in handy, because some monkeys can see better than others, so getting down on the ground and crawling just somehow makes you less visible.
Yeah, these monkeys don't fuck around. They have, like, well, I was about to say sniper rifles, but that's a bit extreme. But they have got, like, combat goggles or whatever the phrase is.
Some of them do have guns.
Hello, Professor. Remember me?
Hello, Professor. I'm Spectre. Look at me being a smug bastard on my hovering throne.
You may think me not a threat, but I've already removed every subtitle throughout time. Fear me, you can barely make out what I'm saying over these annoying commentators.
How are you, gentlemen? All your time are belong to me.
Shut up, chef.
What? He's that cute little monkey that
The
everyone...
repurpose of the timeline has already become apparent. Look at how blue and spiky my hair is.
Oh. So can we get a little bit of voice acting trivia now? Do you have the cast list for like who voices Spike, who voices Spectre, and so on?
I can certainly get them, yes, because I do happen to have the fan-made wiki open, which is quite handy.
Nice, nice.
I'll start with Natalie, because she's the one I've got open at the minute.
Okay.
So in this game, in the English voice, it's Christiane Crawford, who voices Natalie, later replaced in Escape 2 by Rachel Lillis.
Otherwise known as Misty and Jessie
Misty.
from Pokemon.
Heck yeah.
And then Amber Wood in Escape 3.
Okay.
And then we have Spike, who, as we've mentioned before, was voiced by a few people. But in Escape 1, in the US dub, he's voiced by a man called Scott McGregor. In the European, it changes around about Escape 2, but there is definitely an uncredited voice in Ape Escape 1 for sure.
Okay.
In Ape Escape, I can't get over this. In Ape Escape 2, Spike is voiced by Dan Green.
Nice.
Because why not? In the European version of Ape Escape 2, it's Richard Peach.
Okay.
Which is a very bizarre surname. And the Professor, just to round us off for now, otherwise known as Dr. Ozel, in the Japanese version.
Okay.
Was voiced by Michael Souza in Ape Escape 1. No, and then Jay Snyder in Ape Escape 2.
I've always wanted to go up against you.
So is
Here's my chance.
Jake just evil for the sake of being evil? Are these just like new contacts? He's not been brainwashed at all.
Yeah, he's gone all Hot Topic on us and just getting himself some red eye contacts. No, he is actually evil. He's been brainwashed.
Very evil.
Pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use.
It's no use!
Ugh, did you why?
whilst we're on the topic of Jake, though, I will look up his voice actor. It's Peter Bayham.
The same anymore.
Okay.
He works for me now.
As far as I know, none of the voice actors in the first game are particularly... I'm not sure if they're actual, like, major voice actors at all. I think they're just, like, not random people, so to say, but I think they're just, like, people.
Yeah, they're mostly like novices of the scene, yeah. They're not really sort of established roles.
The scene, otherwise known as the voice acting industry. Alright, we now have 6 monkeys. That number's just gonna keep slowly creeping and creeping up.
Oh, you say slowly. Skyrockets later on.
Right, Chef, walk us through the mysterious age, this here thick jungle. I'm already getting the nostalgia chills again.
Well, first of all, we gotta go into our gadget menu and assign our new gadgets. Now we have 3. Just gonna show off a little bit.
Those great hiding places. Oh man, I'm getting him in for the hide and seek championships.
Yeah, the monkeys are hiding inside these... I forget what they're called, but I think it's based on the actual plant. It's like this thing that looks like a jar. I forget what it's called,
Pitcher
but...
plant.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
It's what Victory Bell is based on.
Ah, thank you. And then, yeah, they're hiding in there because you can tell the way it's moving. And these little piranha plant-looking things will eat you if you get too close, but you gotta get them quick.
Yeah. What do you expect, though, really? If you go inside a plant with teeth, you get what you came for.
But if it does get you, you'll have a chance to get escape by rotating the right analog stick and kind of, swinging your stun club around.
I love this bit on the soundtrack. Do we have a name for it, or is it just theme of thick jungle?
It's just called Thick Jungle. Like, they're all just level names.
Jungle. It's a jungle. It's a jungle. The thick jungle.
Yeah, there's no, Sonic Adventure style titles here.
Seriously on the lookout. He has a 2 attack.
Seriously.
He's got a 2 attack and he's armed with a gun. Hold the fucking phone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, the ones with black sunglasses and machine guns, they're very aggressive.
Well, you tried to be hype there. It didn't really pay off.
There you go. He's got the black shoes, the black shades, and the black attitude.
Seems like it's second time's a charm for you during this playthrough so far, Chef.
Mm-hmm. And now for something a little bit different. We're gonna see an example of a monkey that requires certain gadgets to catch, because we only have, a stun club, the net, and a radar. Now, normally we would need some type of, say, long-range gadget to get this guy. But if your timing is right and you're persistent enough, you might be able to get this one.
I'm watching with bated breath.
And with a few helpful edits, of course.
Of course.
So these UFOs take 3 hits to take down. A little bit of sequence breaking for you.
Sick nasty.
Good God, Chef, you're a madman.
I'm not mad, I'm just insane.
He likes what he does and he does it well.
Look at those skyboxes.
Look at that draw distance.
Oh, man.
We tried, okay? We tried back then.
Okay, can I get like a show of hands or a raise of voices, please? Is this, or is this not, the best generation of gaming?
One of, definitely.
I'm always a bit torn between the PS1 and PS2 eras, but there's good, there's good and bad on both sides, but I'd probably say, yeah, PS1 era, it just felt right.
It felt exciting because there was so much experimentation going on. I am probably a little bit biased towards it right now because, like I said, I am feeling the nostalgia, and by God, that fucking catfish is scaring the crap out of me. Look at it.
An electric catfish.
Oh, Jesus, like one thing after another. But I think overall I'd say my favourite gaming generation is GameCube, PS2, Xbox, followed by PS1, N64.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I would definitely be in agreement with that, yeah. Also, Chaff there displaying the correct way to use that raft, unlike me, who just kind of flails the sticks and hopes to go in the right direction. Because this was a nightmare as a child.
Yeah, like, they expect you to, rotate each one individually, and, that... See how awkward it is? But if you just point both of them forward, you go forward. That's all there is to it. Like that.
So smooth, so beautiful.
Oh, the fluidity. It's amazing. It's off the scales.
It's off the chain.
It could have been any type of, health pickup, but they went with, like...
Cookies
for this game.
I like cookies. It's a very, light-hearted kiddie kind of thing, but it's just why not cookies? Everybody loves cookies.
It goes alongside, like, Croc and Spyro, I guess.
Wait, what was Croc's? Yeah, Croc's health was just the crystals, wasn't it? Yeah.
Don't eat crystals, kids. You'll probably get, like, poisoning also. Yeah, you got them all. Not a single one remains free. You have asserted your dominance over this species.
You gotta catch them all. That's the point of the game. It was the 90s!
Yeah, doesn't Veronica Taylor voice Spike at one point?
No, she voiced the other main character in Ape Escape 2, Jimmy.
Okay, that's what I was thinking of.
And it's literally just Ash.
Jesus.
Yeah, it actually is, yeah.
Well, Veronica Taylor has like two voices. She does Ash, and she also voices Ash's mom, so...
Oh, she did?
Well, at the time she did, yeah.
Huh, I never noticed that.
There you go.
It's like when you tell people that Mike Pollock voices Elsa in the Sonic X anime, nobody believes you.
We're talking about the maid here.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. I don't think you needed to use the radar for that one, Chaff. It was right in front of you.
Well, I was trying to focus on that one that just ran away, but, it picked up the closest one.
Excuse me, enemy. Just hold up a second. I have some important
Give me a
mail
minute,
to
I gotta read this.
There we go.
He was in the middle of exploding as well. The pain must have been tremendous.
It's like, oh god, I'm stopped in frozen animation. Curse you.
So, when exactly do we get to the point where we, actually require gadgets from, like, future parts of the game in order to get all the monkeys in a level? Because I think it was around this point when I started to see a boost.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot more instances of, oh, you need this gadget, and you need this gadget, but for now we're just gonna play straight through each level, and then after we quote-unquote beat the game, and we have to get all the other monkeys, then we'll come back and do all the stuff you need.
That's a great tactic there, by the way. The slide net along the ground kind of thing.
Yeah, that particular monkey goes in a straight line around that building, and he will always run towards you. So you can pretty much, cut him off and always get him.
Nice, nice.
The first instance of you requiring a gadget to find another monkey is actually in the first level, so you're kind of taught from the get-go that you will have to come back at some point.
Ah.
Which is quite nice. It's sort of a, oh yeah, look at this monkey up here. Oh, you can't. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you weren't expecting that shit, were you?
Interrupting his coffee break.
Oh, his alert level must be like a 1. Oh well.
Yeah, for the most part, well, you'll see mailboxes that might tell you about it later, but basically the type of pants that the monkeys wear determines what type of, personality and stats they have. Like, the ones that have yellow pants are just your usual average monkey. If they have, light blue pants, then they're kind of timid and scared. Ones with red pants are very aggressive.
Yeah, stay away from them.
Yeah, black pants also aggressive. And then if they have green pants, they usually have those missile packs. I hate those guys.
I hate the missile packs. Yeah, the difference between the red and the black monkeys is that black monkeys, I think, are usually the armed ones. And then you've also got another shade of blue, which are the super duper speedy ones.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which is the one that was running around this building earlier.
Blue, speed, appropriate, sort of. Yeah.
They gotta go fast. That's all they know.
I'm a big fan of color coding in games, like, again, Donkey Kong Country. You've got, I forget the name of the Kremling exactly, but it's the ones in 2 that come in like barrels. Green ones will just knock into you, won't really do any special, effects of any kind. The yellow ones, when they bump into you, I believe they make you drop bananas. The red ones are explosive, they'll just explode on contact. And the black ones, when they bump into you, actually take lives. That's not to say they kill you, but when they bump into you, your one-ups will float away balloon style.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
So here I am just using a little bit of stealth here. I'm on the ground now, so he can't hear me or see me, for whatever reason.
Monkeys lack peripheral vision. It's kind of sad.
Also, I love that whenever you go into stealth, the music changes and goes to sort of like a down-tempo version of the song.
Oh, context-sensitive music. I love it.
It's so nice, because there's 2 stages of the crouch. There's the crawl, and then if you tap the other analog stick, you kind of curl up, so you become super-duper invisible.
Nice.
Because monkeys can't see, apparently. And if you go into the crawl, I believe like the drums disappear, so the one layer of track disappears, and then when you curl up, another layer disappears, so it becomes an even quieter bit of music.
Jesus.
So it really goes with how sneaky you're being. It's so nice. It's one of the first games I think I've seen, or that I ever saw, that featured that kind of context-sensitive soundtrack.
Yeah, and it helps because the actual soundtrack is not like, just an MP3 file or whatever in the game. It's all the individual, parts and sounds of the soundtracks that are being sequenced in real time, because I actually ripped it from the game, and, all the sounds are just right there.
It's that classic MIDI goodness.
I'm loving all this music trivia. Music is a big part of what makes games so special to me, as I've mentioned on many occasions throughout all the playthroughs we've done. So that kind of attention to detail, again, going back to Stuart Copeland in Spyro, just makes me smile.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it, we're doing a Spyro playthrough in November. Chaff, you can record the footage.
Yes!
Have we mentioned what the little chips do yet?
The chips are basically your coins. You get 100 and you get extra life.
Okay.
You got the little triangles that are worth 1 and the big triangles that are worth 5.
They changed the chip system from 2 onwards, which I actually quite like, because you then had 1, 5, and 10. So you had you had sort of the bronze little ones which are worth 1, then you had silver ones which were 5, and gold ones which were 10. And if you picked up enough in a row, they all leveled up, as it were. So if you had a big room full of 1s, after a while they'd all become 5s, and then after another while they'd all become 10s. It was so satisfying.
Oh god, yeah, that was so satisfying to do. I love that.
Oh, okay, we got some ruins to explore now.
But first,
Damn, man, it's just throwing gadgets at us.
it kind of does in the first half of the game. It just sort of goes, here's everything, here's everything, here's everything.
Oh, the letter Y. My alphabet was missing this.
Look, Spike, I've invented the slingshot trademark.
Professor, I think this already existed. Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's my original gadget, the sling-back shooter. Yes.
Interesting.
Yes!
Alright, time for a bit of FPS fun.
Let's just briefly point out that the Professor has trusted a 10-year-old child with explosives and missiles.
Yeah. Like, right off the bat, your basic ammo you've got unlimited of. Then you've got, like, a miniature exploding sun. Then you've got what seems to be like a missile.
Well, he already gave you a lightsaber to begin with. That's already dangerous.
Oh, that's just a stun baton, really. And yeah, you can use it in third and first person, I believe, can't you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Wait for it.
It's a coming. The anticipation makes me enjoy the hit all the more, really.
I'm shivering with anticipation.
Hey, there it is.
Nice, Digi. Good shit. You are now a master of the sling-back shooter.
But essentially flash grenades and homing missiles.
Pretty much. Bomb and homing shots.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Now, they won't destroy the monkeys, but they will stun them long enough for you to hopefully get a net or two in.
Yeah, the explosive rounds stun them for longer than the regular stun rod hit, so it's a lot more powerful.
Jesus Christ, this seems like overkill. Whoa, that was sweet.
vintage PS1 explosions going on right now.
Now, the game says that you can switch between your rounds by clicking in the right analog stick, which is really kind of hard to do, so you can just press the button of the button that it's assigned to. So you would just press X to switch, basically.
Nice.
Way easier.
Yeah, because you also have a nasty habit of accidentally clicking the right analog stick whilst pulling it back.
Right, how many monkeys? 5. 5 monkeys. Avoid the ones with the red shorts. They're really nasty.
Spike, avoid the monkeys with the red shorts. They won't fuck your day right up.
Now, a lot of the levels are like aesthetically similar, but I enjoy the fact that even in the same era, they make slight changes and whatnot. Even if it's just like the night sky or some big ass rolling wheels atop a bottomless pit, it just gets my aesthetic loving as heart flowing with blood again.
It is really nice because they keep to a theme in each era, so you'll notice that the tiles are similar than the last level, and sort of the enemies are very similar and things like that. So it's all themed for each era. So as you say, they'll be different between areas, and even in the same level, you'll sometimes get variations. But it's always got a similar kind of tile set and a similar kind of feel.
Yeah. Okay, right. Let's get another like show of hands, raising of voices and whatnot. How do we feel about the use of tropes in video games, like from world to world? Do you prefer it stay consistent, or like in certain Mario games where you can have like fire, ice, and grass levels within like the same world, like 3D World, for example? What's your deal with this particular beef, chef?
Well, I mean, I guess if you have like a bunch of like ice levels in one spot, and then fire levels in one spot, and then grass in one spot like that, if they're all separate, but you still have that variety of levels, I'm fine with that. But mixing them together, it's a bit weird, but I don't mind either way, but I prefer, variety, but kept separately.
Okay. What about you, did you?
I am in the same boat, yeah. I enjoy some variety, but I'd rather they were kind of blocked together. So it was sort of like, okay, here's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but let's not go overboard, lads. Let's keep it calm.
Yeah, so grass world, fire world, ice world, dum 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 dum.
Yes, and so on and so forth.
Okay, alright. Any particular gimmicks we can expect in this level, Joe?
Well, you got these guys hanging on the ceiling.
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but I always called them frog legs as a kid. I don't know why. That was just my go-to make up a name for an enemy thing I used to do as a kid.
Nice. I'll update the chaff lore handybook later then.
And of course, lots of switches to hit. Basically, whenever you get a new gadget, you're just like, okay, you got a new gadget, use it a lot. That's the thing.
Man, we're almost done with this level already. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty short, but later on, ooh, they get lengthy.
Oh boy.
Also, I'll probably be saying this a lot, but I love the music in this level.
Oh, it's so good!
Like, if you have a good sound system or some good headphones, the bass lines in some of these tracks are amazing.
It's, as the kids say, good shit.
It's kind of why I'm glad we brought Digi on for the playthrough, because it was very nearly just another, like, me and Chaff sort of thing. And then I remembered, wait a minute, isn't there someone who really enjoys Ape Escape? And I was like, hey, Digi, go for a bit of monkey catching fun? He was like, hell yes, mate, or whatever it is he says nowadays.
Yes, bruv, let's go.
Wow, Digi, you sound strangely like Tom for some reason. I've been hanging out with him too much.
He's influencing me greatly.
Oh, monkeys with helmets on the hieroglyphics. They're changing time.
Oh no, and next thing you know, they're gonna learn how to use drawing tablets.
Coming out with, like, sawing off shotguns and whatnot. Their power is too great.
Shotguns, lasers, same thing. So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit, and we're gonna see another example of monkey that requires X gadget to catch, but we're gonna sequence break it a little bit.
Damn, man, I didn't realize this was a GDQ.
Yeah, like, I've spent way too much time playing this game as a kid. I love it too much.
Well, that's why I'm glad I brought you onto the team, Chaff, to be quite honest with you, because my playthroughs, like, I try, but most of my effort goes into just, like, getting good takes and whatnot, rather than showing off, like, expert tier sequence breaks.
So we would need something to fit through that hole in the grate to get him through, but if we just stun him as he tries to go through it, and use the net to phase through the wall because it has no collision detection, we get the monkey.
That's amazing, actually. I know what particular gadget we needed, by the way, but I ain't gonna spoil the surprise. Oh no! Oh no, not Entom. We'll see you guys next time for another installment of the HFC Ape Escape playthrough, and wouldn't you know it, there's even more monkeys to capture. See you then!